All right, he's sailing back into the theaters this weekend with the second installment of the Pirates of the Caribbean, one of the big hits of last year. So please welcome Orlando Bloom.
I think it would have been so funny if we did that big announcement and the girls got so excited because they knew we were going to say Orlando. But what if we just announced like some random extra from the movie? Here comes Jack Smith, and now comes some by.
Anyway, hotter than ever. How many films do you do? I mean, gosh. Now let's see. You did 2 installments of the Pirates, right?
Yeah,
as you were filming the second, you did
the third. Yeah, so there will be 3 in total. Yeah, it was.
And you got to live in the Bahamas for a while, right?
I did. Yeah, we were away for about 9 months in the Caribbean. So we went.
Did you love it?
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was fantastic. I mean, listen, you don't. I know it is like a holiday destination, and everyone wants to go to the Caribbean for holidays, but you do kind of miss the, creature comforts, loved ones.
Oh, sure, sure.
Home.
So, where do you call home these days?
London.
London. You have a place in London?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's
families there and all of that.
Yeah, family and friends.
Now, after you do 3 episodes of a film like Pirates of the Caribbean,
massive.
Do you really, after a while, think that maybe you are a pirate?
Yeah, I'm still like hunting around for hidden treasures. Well, occasionally I go out with my bucket and spade to dig up some.
The first one was an enormous hit.
Oh my gosh.
It was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, great. No, my kids.
I was kind of worried how they were going to top it actually, because that whole sort of pirates that turned skeletal through moonlight, it was a great concept, and the way that Captain Jack entered the first movie, but they really have managed to top it. I didn't think they would do it, but with the introduction of Davy Jones, the whole myth and legend of the sea, it kind of gives it kind of credibility. But then Jack, Johnny has a fantastic entrance into this movie. It's just so funny. So, because it's just little things like that. You think, how are they going to make it better? But they really managed to do it. So
now, is the third one the final? Or is this going to go on forever?
Yeah,
he likes these movies where he does these big, long, epic, Lord of the Rings, and you're kind of like the modern-day Harrison Ford. I know. Big blockbuster.
Well, Johnny keeps saying he loves this character and he'd love to keep playing it. I think it's great fun and everything, but who knows? I mean, I don't know, how far can you really push it without it becoming really tacky?
Tell us honestly, though, because I've never met him in real life. Isn't Johnny Depp actually a pirate? I mean, he really, in real life.
He thinks he's a pirate.
I think he really is a pirate.
He's about as piratey as they come. He's a modern-day pirate, absolutely.
Well, did your friends, the family, come down to the Caribbean?
They did, yeah. The dogs, the friends, the family.
I bet you have extra friends and extra family when you're
absolutely. All of a sudden, it's like, I'm your long-lost cousin from...
Is it a distraction, Orlando?
No, I mean, on a movie like this, when it's such a huge movie, I mean, you can spend sort of like half an hour in the trailer or 10 hours in the trailer, depending on what the setup for the shot is, and then suddenly you're on and you just got to be on. So there's a lot of time to kill in between. So it's kind of nice to have the company to take.
9 months in the Bahamas, I would think you would encounter a lot of different weather.
We were shooting this movie in down Hurricane Alley in the middle of hurricane season, which was insane, and we got evicted twice. We got sort of because of I think Rita was one of the hurricanes. It was pretty scary. Actually.
Did you use the
locals are so mellow about it. They're like, hey man, I'm not. They're just so chilled. They're like,
So now, number 2 is obviously done. It's opening in the movies. But number 3, where are we with number 3?
We've got about 3 more months to film on it, and that sort of takes us to the end of the year, and hopefully 3 more months, give or take, Now,
do you like getting dressed up as a pirate?
I do.
Because I have a pirate shirt.
I got the boots this time.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
wow.
that was a big deal, because I don't know, in the first one I had these little shoes and these stockings, and I was like, everyone else has got boots. It's ridiculous. I mean, how can you compete with that?
Yeah.
So I got some boots, and I got quite a cool leather jacket. It's like the biker jacket of pirate jackets. So I was quite chuffed with that.
Good for you, Orlando.
I was like,
stick up for yourself.
I'm getting a pair of pirate boots.
I'll be right back in a moment.
Love.
Orlando, we had your girlfriend on last week.
Excellent.
Kate Bosworth.
Yeah.
What a beauty, huh?
Yeah, she's a beauty.
How'd you meet Kate?
We met outside
Beautiful school.
Yeah, no, right. We met outside a coffee shop, funnily enough.
Outside a coffee shop?
Yeah,
How
outside
did that
a coffee
happen,
shop.
Orlando?
Bizarre. Just it was just one of those kind of chance encounters.
Was it like love at first sight?
I guess you could call it that, yeah.
And what'd you do,
Yeah.
walk up and...
We were just getting cars from the valet, so it was like a friend of mine knew her and introduced us, and it was like, you know, she was there with her mom, and it was like, hi, you know, and then she,
Yeah.
and then she appeared. She sort of turned up at one of the premieres for, I think it was the second movie for Rings, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So she was at the party and stuff. So
Now, isn't it funny that both of you got such hot movies this summer?
I know,
Superman
it is, right?
and Pirates. I mean, it's going to be, you know.
Dueling blockbusters.
Exactly.
yeah,
So
she's
whose
great in
movie
that
will you
film.
go and see? If you had a choice, if you could only buy one, if you could only buy the one ticket then.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm a big pirate fan. No, I'm joking. I have to say, I'm so proud of her in that movie. She's fantastic, and you know, it's really good. It's a fantastic movie. I saw it.
Terrific movie. Well, now you two are going to work together. Something I
that was something that I never thought of ever doing, really. But she read this script, loved it. I read it, loved the character. So it was kind of, I'll be supporting her in this movie that she really wants to do, and I was really up for that. And
romantic film?
it's not. It is. There is a romantic element to it, but it's a kind of a dark, gritty little movie, which I really want to do. I really want to do some smaller films. There's a film called Haven, which I did shoot, which is. Can I plug it real quick?
Sure.
It comes out in September 15th.
Wow.
Haven, go and see that. I want it to be bigger than Pirates. But to be honest, this is like a little movie that is set in Oklahoma City in the Dust Bowl, Seasons of Dust. It's the drought and depression of America, really rough time of the country, and I really love the script, you know. And Tim Blake Nelson is an actor-director who's directing it, and fantastic actor.
Now, when you have a movie like that in Oklahoma, what do you do about your British accent?
I'm going to be working with a dialect coach.
Oh, don't kid.
It's which I'll do. I have been working on, and I'll do more of, and I really like that part of it actually. Actually, as well, because it's a southern accent, it's not quite as. It's a much easier accent to sort of fall into.
Absolutely.
Elizabethtown was more challenging, but
a lot of work being an actor. Has so many
it gets
things you got to
easier as
consider.
well, you know. I think
you got to get the accent down. You got to worry about your boots. I mean,
yeah, I know, right? You get the right boots.
Then you gotta go out and promote it.
sit here with
I
us.
was talking to you guys.
We'll be back. Johnny Cook from Pirates. So tell us one thing about Johnny Depp that we don't know.
He really smells.
I knew that.
Yeah,
He's a great kisser. He's always trying to kiss me, Johnny. I'm always like, no tongues, no tongues.
he has a lot of fun with this character, doesn't he?
He does. He's fantastic in this character, you know. I mean, he really created the whole film. I mean, it was funny when I read that. When I read that script, it was like two pirates, swashbuckling pirates, and I was like, what, how are we going to really do this?
Yeah.
Right.
And then Johnny turns up on set and does this. You know? And it's like, oh great, I'll be the swashbuckling pirate. Straight guy.
At least one swashbuckling pirate. But Keith Richards is signed on now to play Johnny's father.
If he doesn't fall out of any more trees.
Yikes.
I can't believe it. It's fantastic.
But
I mean,
Keith Richards was
he's
like
amazing.
Johnny's whole inspiration, he said, for his look.
Absolutely,
You know?
yeah, and he was, and I think Pepe Le Pew, right, as well.
Now, has your character
He
changed
says-
at all, Orlando, in Pirates #2?
Yeah, it's great. The introduction of my father is a new element for me. So I have Stellan Skarsgård plays Bootstrap Bill Turner, and it sort of gives another dimension for the character, which is great, because Will was in the first movie desperately trying to sort of get it on with Elizabeth, right? And so in the second movie, he's still trying to solidify that relationship, but now he's met his father, and his father is being condemned to this life at the bottom of the ocean with Davy Jones, and it's like a fate worse than death.
Wow.
But so I'm desperate to save my father and sort of create that relationship. So it's good. It gives me a little bit of something to fight against.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, let's take a look at the scene now from the Pirates of the Caribbean 2, okay? Take a look.
Let's put some distance between us and this island and head out to open sea.
Yes to the first, yes to the second, but only insofar as we keep to the shallows as much as possible.
And that seems a bit contradictory, Captain.
I have every faith in your reconciliatory navigational skills, Master Gibbs. Now, where is that monkey? I want to shoot something.
Elizabeth is in danger.
Have you considered keeping a more watchful eye on her? Maybe just lock her up somewhere?
She's locked up in a prison, bound to hang for helping you.
There comes a time when one must take responsibility for one's mistakes.
I need that compass of yours, Jack. I must trade it for her freedom.
It'll be a big hit. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, in the theaters tomorrow. We're going to go somewhere entertaining. Kids Party coming up next in just a moment. Orlando, thank you very, very much.